अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है लीनियरली डिपेंडेंट एंड इंडिपेंडेंट वेक्टर्स ऑफ वेक्टर स्पेसेस। सो द वेक्टर्स v1 v2 up till vn in a vector space v are said to be linearly dependent if and only if there exist such alphas who are not all zeros। उनमें से कोई ना कोई नॉन ज़ीरो होना ज़रूरी है in order to be linearly dependent। So the vectors v1 v2 up till vn are linearly independent if all the scalars are zero। Not a single alpha should be zero, all the alphas must be zero in order to be linearly independent। Coming towards question, determine v1 v2 v3 and v4, these four vectors are linearly dependent or independent। So we will start by definition: alpha 1 v1 plus alpha 2 v2 plus alpha 3 v3 plus alpha v4 is equal to 0। Put the values of v1 v2 v3 v4 and then multiply in this step: alpha 1 0 alpha 1 0 alpha 1 or 2 alpha 1, alpha 2 multiplied by 0 0 alpha 2 and 2 alpha 2, and similarly alpha 3 and alpha 4. In the next step we have to make the ordered pairs like this: alpha 1 plus 0 alpha 2 plus alpha 3 minus alpha 1. The first ones, see, alpha 1 plus alpha 3 plus minus alpha. I have put it into matrix form. First of all, I'll have to decide that whether I'm going to use Gauss elimination method or Gauss-Jordan method. So I am going to use here Gauss elimination method. It is totally up to you. It's your choice that what method you're gonna use if the method is not mentioned in the question. So third row and fourth row, you can see that these two elements must be zero according to Gauss elimination method. First leading element must be 1, and then below the first leading element we have to check that all the elements are 0 in the column. So 1 and 2, r3 minus r1, 1 minus 1 will be 0 and 2 minus 2 will be 0. Then 1 minus 0 is equal to 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, then 2 minus 0 is equal to 2, 3 minus 2, because we are multiplying this first row with the 2. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Coming towards next step, now we'll see the second element. First element must be equal to 1, leading element must be equal to 1, and then below this one there must be the 0 in the rest of the column. So we have to make these two elements 0. r3 minus r2, this is equal to 0, 0 minus 1 is equal to minus 1, and 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. In this step we have multiplied this row 2 with 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0, 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1, and 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. In the next step we'll check the third row, and the leading element must be 1. So we have it was already 1 but in minus, so I have multiplied this row through 3 with minus 1. So in the next step, r4, we will make this minus 1 equal to 0, and for that I have added both rows, r4 and r3. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 and then minus 1. In the end, I have multiplied the row 4 with the minus 1, so that minus 1 will be converted into positive 1. In the end, I'll just write the equations: alpha 1 plus alpha 3 minus alpha 4, since alpha 2 is 0, coefficient for alpha 2 is 0, and then alpha 2 plus alpha 3, coefficient for alpha 1 is 0, so 2 alpha 4 is equal to 0, and then coefficient for alpha 1 and alpha 2 both is 0, so we will start from alpha 3, and then last but not the least alpha 4 is equal to 0. So by using back substitution we can see that alpha 4 and alpha 3 both are 0, so alpha 2 will be 0, and then alpha 1 will be also be 0. So you can see that all the alphas are 0. So in this case v1, v2, v3 and v4 are linearly independent. In the next question I will show you the case of linearly dependent solution. Thank you.